INXS, Jimmy Barnes, good times at Zinc. It's the Morning Zoo, Scotty and Teague, 6:11, Valentine's Day yesterday. Hope you had a good one. Joining us on the telephone is the wife of one of our listeners, Chris Cashman. You sometimes hear us talk about Cashy, who's going to tell us a little bit more about the Valentine's Day that she had yesterday.
Okay, Kathy, let's firstly put this into perspective, shall we? This is not your first Valentine's Day with your partner. This is not even the first Valentine's Day as a married couple.
No, it's 21.
It was your 21st Valentine's Day. Now, let's rewind, though, back a few years. And what's your husband's track record with Valentine's Day?
He normally forgets.
Now, that's the kind of guy I remember.
But yesterday was a very different story for you. Explain how the day worked.
I got up and I sent him a text message as soon as I got to work, Happy Valentine's Day, and I got the usual reply, oops, sorry, I forgot again.
Oh, good boy.
And then about 9:15, he had delivered a dozen long stem red roses to work, so I thought, oh, well, that's Valentine's Day over and done with. Well, a wonderful surprise from my husband. And then he told me I had to be home before 4 o'clock because we had a visitor coming. So all week I've been doing, just the little things you normally don't do as far as housework goes.
Yep.
So I ran out a window cleaner and paper towel to do the window, so I left work yesterday with that in hand. And everybody knew except for me, so they told me that I wasn't allowed to go home and do that.
Yeah.
So then I got really worried. So Chris arrived home and he said, oh, come on, we'll go and sit in the garage, which we usually do. And cars are going past and he's going, oh, no, that's not them. So then a horse-drawn buggy came around the corner. And I, being me, just said, oh, aren't they lovely? And they pulled up in the driveway.
Nice stuff.
So we went for an hour and a half in the buggy around Black's Beach, sipping champagne.
Oh, that is awesome. Did you feel like a princess?
I did. I felt like royalty.
Oh, Kathy,
I still can't believe it. I'm still smiling.
I need to sit down with him and have a good chat because that is just an embarrassment to all other men in Australia who are trying to do their best by, giving either a single red rose or none at all and just sending a nice text. Happy Valentine's Day. And then he goes and does that.
He was very popular with the ladies. All the ladies were yelling out, oh, how sweet. He got one really good comment from a man. And most of the men gave him the thumbs up.
Yeah.
But, lots of people stopped and took photos and all that sort of thing. So I did feel very special.
Oh, Clubhouse leader Cashy for Valentine's Day, the ultimate romantic.
He must have some serious brownie points now, Kathy.
I reckon.
He has. So then we went home and he organised Chinese for dinner.
Lovely.
And a chick flick.
Oh.
And I saw about 10 minutes and fell asleep.
What chick flick did he organise?
South Solitary. It's about a lighthouse keeper that falls in love.
Oh.
Not that I saw that part.
No. He allegedly falls in love.
Yeah. Well, if his track record isn't that good, what do we got? 2012 now. Look forward to 2033 for another fantastic Valentine's
21
Day.
more years to wait and you'll have another wonderful Valentine's Day.
Yes. But it was excellent.
Great stuff.
I took my husband to a boy movie. Does that count?
What
Is it
movie?
the equivalent?
What movie?
Safe House.
Okay. For Valentine's Day.
We had dinner first, takeaway dinner on the riverfront.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
The crazy guy that was sitting next to us, not so much
Yeah,
fun.
no.
He kept yelling at us. It was like just being at home with the kids, really. People were yelling at me when I was trying to eat dinner.
For Valentine's Day, I cooked, my wife loves chicken Kiev, so I cooked chicken Kiev.
That's cool.
Unfortunately, the thing was, I was busy doing other stuff and I didn't prepare anything else with it.
What?
So we just had chicken
Like
Kiev.
just a chicken Kiev, no vegetables or anything?
No.
What? That's not a meal.
And
What are you, in high school?
my wife, we had entree.
Or was entree? Wine.
Well, my wife bought chicken garlic balls. I think she must really like chicken and garlic together. So we had that for entree, and then we had Kiev. And
Did
then
you both have chicken and garlic?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because you can't kiss if only one of you's had chicken and garlic.
Yeah, we're married for a while. We don't kiss anymore. We're past that. And then for dessert, I did that. Prepared that fantastic Sara Lee cheesecake. with a
I don't
duplicative.
know if you could say you prepared it.
I did.
You sliced it.
You've seen the photo of
On
how
a
I
plate.
plated that up. It looked fantastic. So that was our Valentine's Day, and I was watching the cricket before she got home. I let my wife watch Home and Away.
Oh, you're so romantic.
That's the kind of guy I am.
Now I know why you're a keeper.
And then when Home and Away finished, I put on the cricket, and my wife said, "Can we check up with My Kitchen Rules?" And I let her swap back and forward between My Kitchen Rules and the cricket.
You're so giving.
Just such a romantic. 6:17 at Zinc. This is Coldplay in Paradise with the Morning Zoo.